OnQ.
OnQ TV.
OnQ TV.
Are we all supposed to do
OnQ.
this together?
OnQ TV.
Oh, you guys.
Deep, that's all, folks.
Hey, Debbie Sexxton with OnQ TV at the Rock Yard in the Stockyard. And tonight, we got our own Dallas-based boys. Hello, Drowning Pool. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
The music's loud, it's a good time. The alcohol's flowing.
It ain't going too good for him now.
I know. Dude, this is hilarious. He goes to get me so he can do this interview. His falls down the stairs. What happened?
There was 2 more steps than I would have liked there to be.
It was an architectural flaw.
Yeah.
That camera on, dude.
Well, hey, so let's talk about Drowning Pool. What's been going on with you guys? You guys are actually in the studio, right?
Yeah, we've been in the studio the last 6 weeks recording the new record, getting ready to get it out there to the people and get out on the road and do what we do this for. Get out there with the people and bring out the music that we've been writing all this time and get a little bit crazy.
Well, definitely. I've heard you guys have some really amazing things coming up in '07. Let's go back a little bit and talk about Iraq. What was that like?
It was sandy and hot, but you know, the troops were awesome. You know, those guys. There's nothing like a big rock show where every member of the audience at one point, you know, they have to put their lives on the line. Those people rock like nobody else. They're into it.
That and playing in front of that many people with guns is...
Yeah.
And it's legal. So were you a little bit like nervous about going over there?
Only in the sense that you want to bring your A game every night because those people deserve... I mean, everybody deserves it, but you know what I mean? I mean, they're over there doing what they do day in and day out without any question. You know, we're nervous about going over there for 7, 10 days, whatever it may be. They're over there for a year or whatever their term is over there. Right. And they're over there doing their jobs day in and day out. And you want to bring your A game. You want to bring A plus 1,000 game every night because they deserve that.
So which song did the soldiers go over nuts like crazy the most?
Bodies is a very popular song with the military, of course.
Because they use that to kill people.
Right. Gets them in the mood to go out and kick. But they also, I think, really enjoyed. We wrote a song from the first time we went over in last November. We wrote a song in between that time and when we went back over called Soldiers. We'll be playing it tonight. And they seem to really gravitate towards that as well as a lot of the new material.
All right, so let's talk about Ryan. How did you guys find him?
Turned over one too many rocks.
Good question. It wasn't so much a matter of finding him. It was just we finally gave up on chewing him away. And, you know, just like, all right, dude. Yeah, you're in the band. All right.
Is that the truth?
That's basically it.
So how do you feel like being the front man of Drowning Pool?
I thought it was a different band when I was bothering him.
He thought we were Creed.
I thought it was Molly Hatchet. I was... No, it's a really strange situation for me, coming from the past that I came from, to be in a situation that's as healthy as this. I mean, everybody, just like we talked about earlier, we were in the studio for 6 weeks. I could be in there doing a track vocally. Stevie will come in, listen for a second, and be like, "Dude, that sucks."
Vodka and cranberry.
And how many people in this business just dance around what they're thinking? But this band it's never been like that for me here. It's everybody is upfront about everything, and that's the healthiest way for 4 individuals to get along with each other, is to be upfront and throw it out there.
Get drinks over here.
So basically, you tell Ryan when he sucks.
Huh?
You missed it. You're gonna.
I thought about the healthiness of the band. I was like, 6 weeks. We spent 6 weeks in the studio, and this band is one of such that, like, I'll be in the studio doing something. Stevie will come in 5 seconds, hear something, and be right up front and be like, "Dude, that sucks."
That's the way. If anybody's gonna, when they open their mouths, if their first word is "dude," you know it's gonna be bad.
That's true. Drowning Pool 07, man. They're coming toward you. They're gonna kick major. And tonight we're at the Rock Yard in the Stockyard. You guys are going to tear it up. Our own Dallas Boys drowning pool.
OnQ TV rocks! OnQ TV rocks.
OnQ TV rocks.
OnQ TV rocks.
OnQ TV rocks!
OnQ TV rocks.
OnQ TV rocks.
Are you married?
Hey, I'm here with my best friend.